Right now, let's check your tech. Samsung out with their latest and greatest, the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. They actually go on sale tomorrow. Of course, it's going head-to-head with the newest iPhone, but for those who already have an Android phone, maybe you already have a Samsung phone, should you upgrade? What's new? What's cool? Well, I've had a week with both the S9 and the S9 Plus to put them to the test. Now, the first thing many Samsung loyalists will notice, the S9 and S9 Plus look just like the Samsung Galaxy S8, the previous model. In terms of aesthetics, Samsung didn't change much here, but inside, they did kick it up. A faster processor keeps things speedy. The improved camera is the highlight for sure. I took this picture in my front yard. Now, for the first time ever, it has a physical aperture, a moving piece that lets more light in when you take pics in dark settings, promising to finally take good pictures in low light. It also has this super crazy slow-mo mode, 920 frames per second. Now, you're not going to use this every day, but it's pretty cool. But most importantly, Samsung kept everything that was great about the S8. The screen, one of the best available. It curves around the edge. Samsung Pay, it's just like Apple Pay, only better because it works at almost any store, even if they don't take Apple Pay. And on the software side, it's Android with Samsung's typical touch, including Bixby. This assistant can do some cool things like translating text in real time. Oh yeah, and one more thing. What used to be boring is now a big deal. Behold, a headphone jack on the bottom of the phone. It's a pretty sad state of affairs when the headphone jack is a big deal. So I want to show you something else too, wireless charging, which is a big thing these days because Apple added it to the iPhone. Well, Samsung's been doing this for a couple of years now. The S9 supports that as well. This is one from Belkin. It's called the Boost Up charging pad, which is a pretty cool option. A lot of people selling these wireless charging pads now. I've got the S9 right here, and then I've got the S9 Plus, which is the bigger version. And the S9 Plus is on AT&T's network. The S9 is on Verizon's network. Both of them scream. They've got the fast processor. They just did really well. And these are going to be available on every single carrier out there.
This is like the Junkie, the tech junkie research lab over here. You've got like 3 phones. I'm like, mind blown over here.
Well, I've got one on T-Mobile as well.
You were testing the...
I was doing speed tests because I'm a total geek, but here's the deal. The processor is top of the line. It's a fast processor, so that's not going to get in the way of network speeds. So all of them are getting awesome network speeds. I got the fastest on T-Mobile here in our studio, but we're in like a metal building, basically. So the truth is, when I roamed around the Denver Metro, I got really fast speeds all over the place. Just depending on where you were, one carrier would do better or worse. So you really want to test it out at your house, at your work, before you decide on a carrier. The nice thing is, again, this phone is going to be available on all the carriers right now. And the AR emoji